A lot of these people lost a sense of what was going on. They lost a sense of what to do at this point. You have to think. People are disoriented now. They are scared. They don't know what's going to happen. But they are willing to put themselves back in that danger just to make a point. And again, I want to emphasize, it was non-violent on the protesters' part. 100%. I can say that with full confidence that it was non-violent 100% on the protesters' part. This continued on and off, obviously, as you people know, for hours. Eventually, I left around 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere in there. By the end of me leaving, over half of those people were gone. What little people were left there were people who were honestly just trying to get their vehicles from the parking lot, but were too scared to even go over there. I have video evidence of that as well. The police were bargaining with people to come over to the parking lot to come get their vehicles, as they're surrounding these people's vehicles with riot gear. Okay. The people started shouting back, "Why are we going to go over there if you're just going to shoot us?" Which, in my opinion, is a very fair question. If I was in that position as well, I wouldn't trust that. Sorry, my car is getting towed today. You can just get my information that way, Hondo. Sorry, just send me the ticket in the mail. I ain't dying for my car today. Sorry. Very justifiable question. As soon as that question was asked, along with other people asking the same question, the police then decided to say, they followed it up with, this is an unlawful gathering. Please come get your vehicles. You are not welcome on private property. Okay. Again, people telling the police, sorry guys, we're not going the fuck over there because on the account you are going to possibly fucking tear gas us and shoot at us. Very fair mentality. Anyways, if there's anything else that's about just the best way I could describe it. I ended up leaving, guys, and yeah, I obviously got away safe. Yes, those 5 rubber bullets did hurt like hell. Yes, tear gas hurt like fucking hell. I guess you know what? Actually, in fact, I'm going to go get that rubber bullet. And no, this is not a joke. I did actually go get the rubber bullet after they had shot me. You know what was interesting about that whole thing? I did not see one person throw anything at those police officers the entire time. The entire time. And I was there till 10:30, okay? Whatever crowd was there after I was gone was not part of the same crowd that was originally there. And if it was, you could give it the exception of maybe 20 of those people. The other 100 left. Scared. Hurt. I witnessed these people leave. I was one of the first ones there, and I was one of the first ones one of the last ones to leave. I witnessed these people leave. The people that showed up and started inciting other shit, or that were on the news with the military, shame on those people. They needed to leave. Yes. At that point, you are not rallying for a movement. You're being ignorant. In my opinion. In my opinion. Sorry if any of you that are watching this was one of those people. I'm sorry. I didn't condone that. I didn't agree with it. Everyone was gone. You had nothing to prove anymore. The movement can't be heard unless you have a whole support system. Come on, Lieutenant Dan, you can't walk without your legs, man. Come on. You gotta have all your body parts to have a fucking, you gotta have everything. You know? You can be a hand, but guess what? You're not shit if you don't have the rest of your body. Vice versa. Motherfuckers, be smart about it. Okay? At that point, you weren't doing anything but being annoying and being assholes. Okay? I get it. I get it. You wanted to have a standoff. I get it. Okay. Just don't be fucking surprised when they start shooting you and killing you. On the other hand, with how they started shooting people when I was there was 100% instigated by the police. 100%. And FYI, I got that rubber bullet. This is what they shot at me 5 times. And yes, shot and hit me with 5 times. This is a 40 millimeter rubber bullet filled with pepper. They did not give a fuck who they were going to hit. That is what could hit your child. That is what could hit your mom. That is what could hit your grandmother. That is what could hit your sons. That is something that could potentially kill you. Jesus Christ, it's almost the size of my palm. And they shot this at people, not around people, at people, children and women. I want the police to ponder that. I also had the privilege of hearing a story from a associate. I'm not going to give any names, but a person that I would be willing to say I could trust on the source, who says that they have a friend who was at that very rally, who was a police officer who also was shooting at people like me. The police officer had confessed to our source that he was heartbroken. He can't speak up on it because he doesn't feel like he can. He doesn't feel like he's secure. And he said that he had a hard time sleeping at night because he knew that there were no bad people. Actually, I should rephrase what that message actually said. That he knew that not all of those people in that rally were bad. And in fact, he knew that all of those people were majority good. And what they were doing was not wrong. He also confessed that he didn't feel right shooting the people because of that. Just like a video I watched earlier of a police officer saying that if that's how that makes you feel, you need to ask yourself this one question: is it right? Is my job is my job over someone's life? It's $1 million question. Again, I understand where police are coming from. On some of it. On a lot of it. I really do. And I'm not speaking on events that are happening around the country. Don't get that twisted. I'm speaking strictly on the events that took place on June 1st, 2020 by the Woodland Hills Mall. And in the events of that, again, recap, 100% police instigated. 100%. If you don't, and again, I'm not asking you to buy my story. I'm not asking you to believe me. You can call me a protester. You can call me a problem, whatever you want. I know what I am. I am a spectator. I am no different than anyone that is just wanting to know the truth. And I made this video wholeheartedly to shed light on truth. I wanted to know exactly what was happening in the world. Now, is those things that are happening, what happened during that day, during those events, is that what defines what's going to happen? No. Does it define potential? Yes. I am scared for the American people. Genuinely fucking scared. Had this hit me in my eye, you have to think about that. Had this hit me in my eye at close range, this would have killed me. All for saying that they were infringing on people's rights, which I know is a fact. The police had no reason to shoot those people on that sidewalk. And some may argue that people didn't have a right to be on that sidewalk. Okay. You know what? All I can say, I'm not going to try to sway anyone's minds. I just wanted to give you guys exactly what happened out there. Sorry if I kind of ranted a little bit off the beaten path a couple times. Sorry, I'm still obviously shaken up a little bit because of the whole thing. It was scary. I feared for my life. Yes. Obviously not any danger. Obviously I'm fine. Shit went about as expected. But if you decide to take place in any of these rallies, keep informed, stay safe. Please keep your heads. Don't riot. Okay? Don't incite violence. Look, you can be angry all you want. But at this point, it's fire fueling fire. And I hope and I pray that... Screw it. I'll just end the video.